So hello everyone, today we are going to see about the Kegel exercises as well as the episiotomy. So before I go further, I will tell you what is a Kegel exercises. The Kegel exercise is contraction of the pelvic floor muscles. So how do we do it? We just contract the floor muscles, that is if we have to urinate urgently but we can't do it, in that is how the situation is, then how will we do? We will be holding the urine together, right, such that it doesn't pass through our bladder. So during that time we are basically contracting our pelvic floor muscles. Kegel exercise is contraction and relaxation of the pelvic floor muscles such that they become strong. There are certain ways how we do the Kegel. So either you contract, so the first way is you have to contract the pelvic floor muscles just like how you will hold the urine, but much tighter, upper, how much ever tight you can hold. I am supposed to hold it for maybe 10 seconds initially, and then I need to let it go. Then again hold it for 10 seconds and let it go. Repeat it for a couple of minutes. After that, this is the phase 1. The phase 2 is, it is contraction relaxation. You need not have to hold it for the entire 10 minutes as you did in phase 1, but you have to contract it for the first few seconds, then relax it. Contract it, relax it, contract it, relax it. In this way the pelvic floor muscles are all strengthened. But why do we have to strengthen the pelvic floor muscles? This is because during parturition, during delivery of the baby, the pelvic floor muscles become weakened. So therefore we need to strengthen the muscles by doing the Kegel exercise. So this is to strengthen the pelvic floor muscles. And what are we actually strengthening by doing this Kegel? Of course the pelvic floor muscles, but secondly the external anal sphincter and the external urinary bladder sphincter is being strengthened by this. If you ask me, what about the internal anal sphincter and the internal urinary bladder sphincter? So they cannot be strengthened by our Kegel exercise because they are not under voluntary control. So only those muscles which are under voluntary control can be strengthened by exercises. So those which are not cannot be strengthened. Therefore Kegel exercises, this is what you need to remember, can be strengthens the external sphincters. So it can be external anal or the urinary sphincters, but the internal sphincters cannot be strengthened. What do you know about episiotomy? Episiotomy is, we cut the opening of the baby to allow easy delivery of the baby. So why do we do it? If the baby is macrosomic and he cannot come through the opening, in that way it can tear here and there abruptly, resulting in a way that it cannot be sutured properly and it will not heal properly. Therefore, to have a primary incision kind of, we give an incision, and that is known as episiotomy. So where do we do it? It can be done laterally, but in MLE books they specify it as it is done medial, in the midline. And if it extends too far, there are chances that that the external anal sphincter can be cut. So therefore the episiotomy has to be carefully given after local anesthesia, and we need to maintain such that it doesn't go too far to the external sphincter. So this is in short about the Kegel exercises and episiotomy.